Plus you've ever received?
Somebody wanted me.
Do you know who that is? If you know who that is, you nasty. We could only imagine what the search history in your browser look like.
So like Boo Boo, like Dookie, you know, like play, like do that, yeah. I didn't do it because I didn't have to Boo Boo, but I would have if I had to.
Oh my God, dog.
Make sure y'all follow me though.
I just don't be understanding y'all and y'all fetishes. So you just requesting people to boo-boo on you? Even like the Dubai stuff. Them young ladies that go to Dubai and get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to have that done to them. I'm not into that, but you paying somebody to boo-boo on you, that's crazy. What are y'all into?
Your boy Paparazzi I'm here with.
Oh, Gwen.
Gwen, quick question. Let me know 3 things that you love about black people.
Be careful, young lady.
Okay, culture for one. Okay, let's see. Oh, I love about black people. How can I name only 3 things?
Ma'am, music, food, creativity. I'm pretty sure you done had some black wood in that campfire. Come on, don't do that. Let's not do that, please.
Hey, shoot, you only named 1 thus far, but you can name more if you want. All right. If you want to make it harder for yourself, go.
I mean, do I need to name more?
At least 3.
Oh, okay. You got me. I'm stumped.
How you stumped? You just went from you had so many to now you only got 2. Like, come on. What's good? What you got? All right, I got one for you, Gwen. Quick question. What can you buy with your body count?
I been the dollar store.
Ooh.
Gwen, don't do that. Come on now. If you got black friends, your black friends is looking at you crazy. Maybe you don't have black friends.
Imagine waking up out of your sleep and having the urge to go through your partner's phone and seeing a message that says, "The way you had me bent over in the mirror." Okay, story time. So
It was one time I seen a message in my wife's phone, dog. Whew. I seen the beginning of the message, right? And my heart went into my nuts.
I had just had my second child, and I don't know, we was both asleep at the time, and then I got the urge to wake up, and I had this eerie feeling like, I don't know, I knew something was off. So I decided to go through the phone. As soon as I opened up a phone, like a few minutes before I opened it, this girl had texted him, and she was like, "The way you had me bent over in front of the mirror," with some little emoji. My heart dropped to my ass. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Okay, so I text her off his phone. I was like, when? Mind you, I just had my daughter a month prior. She said in August. It was September. She said August. Oh my gosh, I was pissed off. So I decided to text the girl off my phone. So I'm like, hey, this is such and such girlfriend, I'm trying to see what's tea. So she was like, girlfriend? Such and such with a girlfriend? Ain't no way. So I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, this boy had been telling me, oh, these girls know about you. Everybody knows about you, which I already knew he was lying. They know about me, but they don't know that I'm your girlfriend. You just lying to them. So, oh my gosh. So she started telling me everything he told her. The was telling all my business to her. Telling her how my mama died and how my first child, the dad wasn't around, so he was just helping me out or something like that. I'm like, I was beyond pissed. I was so pissed and hurt because it's like, I've known this person my whole life. Like, that's who I thought was going to be my...
The wildest thing about when you out here playing them games in them streets is when them come together like Voltron and they start sharing information, it's a wrap. The wild stuff is they be becoming friends afterwards. The girl you cheating with and your girl, all of a sudden they going on vacation together.
I'm just texting a girl, whatever. I leave it alone. I'm just thinking, like, I'm contemplating on what to do. So, I get an idea. I'm like, okay. I screenshot the messages on his phone. I save it as his screensaver. And then I get my kids' stuff. I pack up a bag and I leave. Mind you, he has to get up for work shortly. So I think it was like a few hours. I'm pissed off. I got my newborn and my oldest daughter. And I go get in my car with my stuff and I left. So he woke up. He's blowing my phone up. Mind you, I'm outside of the apartments. I just parked somewhere else. So he's saying how he's so sorry and he this and that. Oh, it was just this, blah, 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 blah. Oh my. The girl said the way you had me bent over in the mirror. Oh my. Imagine waking up out of your sleep.
I ain't finna be out here giving advice on cheating, bro. Just don't do it. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. Even if you're doing it right now and you ain't been caught, just go ahead and end the situation before you get caught. Because once you get caught, it's embarrassing. Like when you have to sit there and explain yourself and explain what was going on and try to reason with the person, like, yo, this is why I was doing what I was doing and blah, 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 blah. Now, in some instances, you might get forgiven, but it's just not worth it.
Okay, so what's your type in a man?
Oh, tall, dark, and handsome.
Now, when you say dark, do you mean like black? Or do you mean, oh, so you like black men?
Yeah.
Sensational.
You do. What do you like about the need?
My brother, what other dark could she be talking about? Have you ever seen a dark-skinned white man?
Really? Yeah.
Okay. What
do you
love about the Negroes?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you like black men?
Here I come. Oh. Here I come. Oh.
Is it like the way we carry ourselves?
Y'all carry yourselves differently.
How so?
Just more confident. Is that a good answer?
I guess.
More confident.
More confident, okay. So, I got you.
Ownership of what's yours.
Wait, repeat that again.
You take ownership of what's yours.
I like that. I never heard of it, but I like that.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
The heifer said, you take ownership of what's yours. All that means is she done had some black wood in that campfire. You feel me? She done had some dark meat. Somebody done put some dark meat on that grill. That's all that is.
So my husband actually interviewed these red pill guys on their podcast one time. And
did any of y'all see my video from yesterday where I was talking about this situation? Now, I did not know that she was actively responding to these guys. Ma'am, you have done enough.
I won't mention their names because who the f even cares. But it was so funny because he actually called them out on their shit and their like stupid beliefs and how they say that they're helping men when actually what they say is like really detrimental and damaging, especially to young impressionable men who are getting their intellectual stimulation more so from podcasts than books, literature, news, or sports. Because he went at them, the red pill guys, like fans, were attacking him afterwards, found pictures of us, and because I'm like objectively attractive, you know, they were saying that we couldn't possibly have got together in a natural kind of way or like in the wild, like it must have been an arranged marriage. Like that's where that whole arranged marriage rumor started, or just like making up all sorts of stuff when it wasn't even true. And I can tell you, like, if you're a young guy listening to this, you don't have to be super tall. You don't have to be tall. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be spending hours at the gym. He wasn't at the peak of his career when we got together at all. He was really like in the early stages. So it just goes to show you that like that narrative is really dangerous. And I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just laughing because like it just like broke their brain trying to understand like someone that they consider pretty or attractive could be with someone that respects women and likes women and like doesn't believe in their beliefs. Like it just like broke their brain. So it just goes to show you that you can actually be nice, a gentleman, like do acts of service and buy gifts and do all this stuff for your girl and have like a partnership really with mutual respect. And if he doesn't like something, he pushes back on me.
Mutual respect. Keyword respect. You know, there's a saying, this didn't age well. And obviously this video did not age well because we have clips now of you actively disrespecting your man online with the things that you're saying, bringing up your past. Now, I'm not a red pillar. Some of the things they say, I understand. Some of the things they say, it's a little too extreme for me. But what it sounds like is you're guilty. You have a guilty conscience. They were talking about you. At the time, we didn't know they was talking about you. But time reveals all. And your true colors started showing. Your true colors definitely started showing. Let this be a lesson. Your past can definitely come back to haunt you. But if you keep your mouth shut, see no evil, hear no evil. Yes, her husband was having a dispute with Myron and Fresh, and he was actually making good points, decent points, but it wasn't his point to make because he was with the wrong lady. And none of this would have been happening if said lady would have kept her mouth shut. You wouldn't have threesomes with your co-workers, man. You reminiscing about sucking in the frat houses. Come on, young lady.
My friend had an intimate relationship with his mother, and I would like to talk about this because he told me I could talk about it if he ever passed away. And this morning I woke up to news that he had crossed over to the next life. So, let's talk about this. My friend.
His body's still warm, dog. I'm telling y'all, once you gone, you gone. Ain't no loyalty once you gone. God forbid I croak tomorrow. I can count on two hands a few people that's gonna try to knock my wife down. It's a pity that I wouldn't be here to see it.
I went over to his house. He lived in Knockemstiff, Ohio. Knockemstiff, Ohio doesn't have that big of a population, so anybody that's watching this in Knockemstiff, you'll know who it is. So, afterwards, I discover, after arriving at his household, I see that he gives his mom a kiss on her cheek. And I say, oh, that's pretty okay, all right. Most people give their mom a kiss on the cheek. That's pretty cool. Then his mom gives him a kiss on the lips. That confused me a little bit, but, you know, I've seen crazier things. I've been to France before. I know what's going on. So, after this whole debacle happens, he says, hey, man, we've known each other for quite some time. That's not true. I've known him for a month. It's not been quite some time, but men have very intimate connections with people they've known for a short amount of time. Ask any woman on the planet. Now, he said, me and my mom would be getting down and dirty. I'm thinking he's talking about cooking, maybe even hiking, maybe even gardening, something of that variety. He said, no, I just need somebody to tell you somebody just because it feels like taboo. Me and my mom.
Bro, it feel like taboo. No, my boy, it feels like incest. It feels like sexual assault. It feels like your mother groomed you, my brother.
We were very connected. I said, connected? Okay, like Bluetooth? Okay, we connected. Siri. He said, no. I said, He said, we're connected. Like, I'm with her. After my dad passed, she didn't have a man. I said, oh, hold up a second. Whoa. He's telling me some nonsense. He's telling me something that's only known for Alabama. We're in Ohio. I'm really confused. He says, yeah, my dad passed away, and I didn't want mom to be lonely. I didn't trust no men, so I took up the mantle. I said, oh, okay. Well, you know, I didn't know what to say. I was speechless for the first time in quite some time.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If somebody tell me that and like they not complaining, like it's not like, bro, I gotta tell you something. Like, I just really need to tell somebody this because I feel if you not like that, I'm gonna be scared. Hear me out, bro. It's certain things that you don't want to be a loose end. Like, if you telling me this story because you want me to get it out there and you want me to protect you and save you, if I feel that type of energy coming from you, then yeah. But if you telling me that energy and it's like you bragging about it, now I'm going to feel like a loose end. I don't want to be around you no more, bro. Because that means that if you get worried that somebody will find out, you going to take me out. Because I'm one of the only people that know about you and the freaky shit you and your mother doing.
First time maybe in my life I was looking for words to say because I had never encountered this situation before. I had never seen anybody that was desperately in an intimate relationship with their own person that they came from, the literal womb they came back from. He really had a craving to go back home because he was nostalgic for something. He was someplace for 9 months, and that messed me up a little bit. And then he said something that really shook me to my actual core. He said, is it really that wrong to want your mom to be loved by somebody that you know could treat her right? I said, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's a sentence. And his mom came in. I thought he was playing around. I thought he was pulling some joke on me. His mom, I walked up to her, very lovely lady. I said, hey, You know what I'm saying? Your son is making up crazy allegations and rumors about you two doing things, you know, in the privacy of your own house. And she said, we are. I said, oh, shout out to One Piece. We are? That's crazy. I was sick to my stomach. I threw up. And I didn't even sleep in the same house when I got a motel when I was invited to spend the night. I was a little bit upset. And he said, hey, could you please not tell anybody about this? I said, not tell anybody, but I was in the middle of making a Facebook post. I was about to tell the world I was going to get YouTube highly. I was about to pay an editor to hire somebody to get this story out to the public, to the masses. And he said, just do it after I'm gone. I said, after you're gone? He said, tell people after I'm gone because I can't have this be out. I got too many close personal friends. I got too many people that know me. I said, why would you tell me? He said, because I feel like you're easy to talk to. I said, oh, me? Easy to talk to? That's fair. That's valid. So, I felt...
I'm one of those people that people feel as I'm easy to talk to. And then they start telling me they deep, dark secrets. But I ain't never came across no deep, dark secrets like this. I'm going to be honest. I'll be very uncomfortable. Damn, that pussy must be fire. You that desperate to go back in there?
...onto this secret for 4 years. 4 years I've been holding on to this in my entire soul and my body. Now you guys know. Now my entire audience knows. Now anybody who wants to share this video knows. Person's gone now. Mom is gone. He's gone. Doesn't matter to me at this point. That's scary. You probably wonder, well, how did he pass away? Gun violence. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Gun violence. That's not gonna sugarcoat it. He walking down the street. Boom. Oh my goodness. He got acme. He got hit by an anvil going walk across the street. That was a very comical death. God really plays the craziest jokes on people. I'm not even religious, and God plays jokes. That was just psychotic. I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
Hell no, bro. The way you talking about how your friend died, my boy, I don't believe you. Ain't no way. You making a joke about how this man passed away? You a savage. But yeah, man, it's a lot of weird shit going on out here that you don't know about. It's a lot of people sleeping with people that they shouldn't be sleeping with. It's a lot of people attracted to people in ways that they shouldn't be attracted to them. They shouldn't be attracted to them. I just can't fathom. You know, when I first started coming across weird shit, right? When Napster and LimeWire and all of that, when I used to be out there trying to download music and then I accidentally downloaded people's personal home videos, I seen some things that I shouldn't have seen as a kid. It was it was some pet action. Yeah. All right. That's the video for today.